Yummy thinks that suits plus green screen plus gross background is not the play here.
So wait, what do we want? No suits or?
Well, see, the broadcast is definitely like a very, you know, what vibe are you getting from the broadcast package here? It's like you're in a garage. There's a bit of neon shining lights in the background, neon reflections. You don't wear a suit in the garage, so that's true. Maybe they should all be in boiler suits. Salaminator, thanks for the 20-month prime. Says this a bonus ad brought to you by SSG.
I think I'm an advocate for suits on broadcasts online.
Online. Fatboy Gamer, thanks for the prime. Appreciate that.
Personally, I am.
I think it depends. Like some shows, it just feels like a suit is warranted because the vibe of the show is very suity. But other times I'm on a show and I'm like, this is not a suit vibe. I don't know, just not really feeling a suit vibe on a Friday, like team stream day for EU.
Chat, I forgot to play ads. You might.
Jack, you've got to be joking. We talked about this.
I forgot. Do I play them now? Do I? I don't know.
We talked about this.
Do I play 60 seconds after game 1, maybe?
Yeah. Just save it for 60 seconds after game 1. You can sneak them in between games.
There we go.
So, how important is it for SSG to get game 1 of this series?
I don't think they can go 2-0 down. I think that's all it is.
So you need to get one of the first 2.
I think they just need to get one of the first 2. I think if they go 2-0 down, it's too much.
That was
they might.
A great goal for NRG to kick things off to this beast mode. Yeah. Where did Reveal go? Who ran outfield there? Who was it?
Chat, we don't have any predictions going, do we? Chat, get your predictions in.
Jack, have you done anything, bro? Like, what are you doing?
I don't stream. I don't actually do the stream. My mods, genuinely, when I stream, my mods stream. I'm more of a streamer than I am. They haven't even. My mods haven't even selected the last prediction.
Oh, what a response!
Oh wait, no, they have. I'm so sorry. They've already done a prediction.
What a response! Air dribble, bump, pass, double tap.
Oh my god!
Bang, bang.
I almost just ended the prediction for NRG. They did prediction.
You need to be careful, bro. Like you're about to throw away so many points.
But yeah, if I had to, yeah, no, you can't reverse that either, can you?
No, I think you can. You can refund.
Oh, you can. Okay.
Yeah.
If I had to predict, I'm saying an NRG. I don't know, like 4. NRG 4-3. I think we're going to game 7.
Really? Okay. That would be exciting. Yeah, I mean, if it does go game 7, I think probably
NRG 7.
Space Station will not be able to take it. Early on in this game, Space Station were fully boost starved and they took a risky run to mid to get boost, got scored on. And since then, they've been able to fight for that midfield effectively and they've not been boost starved again.
No face cam on the pitch. Yeah, neither of these teams are using it right now. No face cam meta.
Have you seen, Jack, have you seen the SSA broadcast at all? They've got like art drawings or like art versions of all the players for the bottom corner. It's really cool.
Like I have seen something like that,
it's super cool. We need that for like SSA is literally clearing the main broadcast. Like we had this, or I don't know if you're on the stream when we talked about this the other day, but yeah, the other language broadcaster just clearing the main broadcast right now. Oh, Frosty.
That's nice.
Rocket Baguette have got a studio.
Yeah,
they've got an actual studio broadcast. Like if you're just listening to casting as background noise, why would you pick the mainstream over the French stream when they have an entire studio? It's like different level of production value.
Maybe because it's in French.
Yeah, but if it's just background noise to you, it probably doesn't matter what language it's in.
Okay, when you say background noise, do you not like? Okay, yeah, I guess so.
Like I couldn't tell you a single word that any of the casters have said this game because I'm not really listening. But you can still have good and bad casting as background noise. When I listen to the Arabic, French, Spanish, any of those languages commentated, I don't understand much, but I still enjoy listening to it because it's like hype at the right moments and it's tense at the right moments. It complements the broadcast really well. I enjoy listening to alt language streaming. Oh, risky clear. It's been a good game one here. Oh yeah, the Italian cast was great. Jack, you need to go back and watch the Novo broadcast against you guys. It's really good.
Okay.
It's actually class. Mamma mia! How do you say, there was a phrase in the Italian stream that I really liked. How do you say, it was great physicality. How do you say that, chat?
In what?
In Italian. Something fisico. What was it again? And they were also calling Maladonna, which is great. Bella fisico. Yeah, when they said Bella fisico. It's really good stuff.
Novo stream called Stizzy Stitzy.
Yeah, Stitzy, Maladonna. And then Bella Fisico means like good demo or good bump. It's just good. It's just, you know, beautiful physicality. It's just a great language. It just sounds awesome. Oh, speed from Atomic. What a pass! What a pass! And everybody's bottled it.
Wow. That's a bit troll.
Oh, yeah, Frosty probably called that he had it, so Scribbles didn't go. I think that's an auto double commit there. I'm just going to say, I think they should double commit at the near post. Frosty beamed it, big time.
Yeah, I mean, he should just make contact. He just trolled.
It was a bit awkward, though. Do you not think, was it Scribbles who was back with him? I think Scribbles could just go and be like, I've got it, you know.
Yeah, sure, but Frosty will be, again, the first to tell you that, like...
He should have hit it, for sure.
If he gets that situation maybe 5,000 times, he's hitting it 4,000 times.
Oh, Scribbles should go. Nah, Scribbles has to go there. You have to go. Look at this again. Surely Scribbles goes. He's got momentum, he's facing the ball, you just bang that, and even if you do double commit, it doesn't matter. It's fine. That's a good double commit.
Both players can be fine, though. That's what I'm saying. It's like Frosty just jumped early. Like,
yeah, Frosty beamed it for sure, but I think as Scribbles there, even if you think you're double committing with your teammate, you should double commit, because it's 0 seconds. That ball can bounce almost anywhere and be fine, but if it goes middle, you're not fine.
Yeah.
Tough situation for Frosty, though. Let's see if he can regain. Did you remember to run your minute of ads between game, Jack?
I've run my minute of ads now.
Well done. W streamer.
I had to, chat. You guys are complaining. I had to run the ads because else we'd get them mid-series. I'm sorry. Okay, game 2.
Must win game now.
That's a rough game to just kind of lose like that on you know, 0 seconds left. Pretty big mistake. I mean, a very big mistake. This could be a good chance. Don't mind. It's just gonna be fine for them to do, unless no one goes. Oh, they just dual committed.
Drop that down. That threw off his teammate behind him, and here we go. Scribbles' opportunity to kind of dazzle everybody. Instead, he's cut off by the NRG defense.
Nice play.
That was a great outplay.
Wow, that's good.
What save? Could still be not quite back pass. No. Reveals 0.
That's Gene Grand Final.
Oh,
in my predictions, I had them 16th. Losing to Strict Business and losing to Gen G, sorry.
Oh, that was nearly immediate karma for breaking the headlock. Frosty like reverses away and they nearly get scored on in the next 2 seconds. It's good play. Really good play. Nearly a goal for reveal. He's had a couple of this weekend where he just turns in a back corner play into a shot on target really quickly. Overall level from SSG in the grand final is good. One bad moment. One very bad moment. Overall, though, I feel like that's been the case for a lot of teams this weekend. Overall, acceptable. Overall, good even. And then, whoops, in one instance.
SSG definitely looked better than NRG this game so far, though.
You know, last game they had the chances as well. I mean, they're playing well. They should be happy with this performance so far. They do need this game though if they're going to win the series.
Yeah.
There's no way you win 4 out of 5 against NRG in a grand final, your first grand final ever.
It'd be tough, but yeah. Oh, this could be a
shot.
Oh,
that could be. Reveal actually accidentally fixed it.
Yeah. Oof, it's got a bump. Frosty trolled. Beast mode just missed. It's been a bit of a beanie game so far, I'd say.
Yeah, a little bit.
Both teams, like, a few times. Would I take Falcons or KC right now? I think I would take, I don't know. Personally, I'd say KC, but I can see.
Like, I agree.
Yeah. I don't hate, like, a Falcons, like, take there, though. I'd personally say KC.
Good pass.
Oh, you went for I mean, you break rule 1 in RCS if you're winning. As simple as that. If you're winning, you'll break it. If you're losing and you just know that your team is 100% better, you'll probably just break it just because why not?
I think if you're like in a favorable position, you could justify keeping it. If you're like right next to your goal.
And then break it when you need to.
Yeah, break it when the other team up counterattack.
Yeah, I can see
I would love that, by the way. You know, like a lot of people might lose respect for a player doing that. I would absolutely love that. Somebody just completely BM breaking it to make a last-second save. Didn't Rawas try to do that one time? Probably. I think he did. Probably. And then he apologized on Twitter.
Yeah,
that was so funny.
You break it if you actually care about winning. To hold it is to troll. No, not at all. Because if your team is losing, want to hold it. It's the simple fact that more goals happen
in 2v2.
Oh, hang on. Wow, yeah. More goals happen in 2. I think you need to refresh real quick, Johnny.
Oh, thanks. Good comms. Good comms.
1 second behind.
Great comms. Do casters call obvious whiffs fakes intentionally, or is it a miscall? Well, if you want to give the benefit of the doubt.
I think some don't see it. No,
some don't see, but I usually give the player the benefit of the doubt if I'm casting on the mainstream, for example, and I'm not 100% sure that it was a miss. I'm not going to call it a miss.
Yeah.
If it's like, okay, it could have been a fake, could have been a miss, I'll call it a fake. Because you want to give the player the benefit of the doubt.
Hang on, this could be a goal. Oh, no, never mind. That guy
bad first touch.
I didn't see that. He was also just, there was bands behind him spawning. See, he got demoed. So he just beat.
Yeah, when Rawas, I do remember now, when Rawas like broke, was it with Seiko? Shogun and I miscalled that. We thought it was Seiko who bumped him, but it wasn't. Good back, 50 back. No boost though.
Oh, this could be bad.
Yeah, he's going to shoot this. Great pass. Well, nobody's there though. They know they're on 0. Oh, so close.
Wow.
So close.
What is my series prediction? I forgot. I predicted NRG 4-3.
Yeah, I called Atomic missed it in the grand final of Worlds because I was confident. Oh, what a goal!
Well played. That's
Scribbles.
That's big.
That is ginormous for this team. What a shot. He got bumped a little bit in that exchange as well, so really good job.
Great play.
Yeah, see in the grand final of Worlds when Atomic missed that, even then I waited until the replay to confidently say he missed because I wanted to see a second time. You never want to call it, but yeah. I think I called it a massive mistake immediately because it was really obviously a mistake. That wasn't like on the fence. But if it was like, if there's an upside to the miss at all, then you should always give the player the benefit of the doubt because maybe they did fake it. When you're casting, at least. Some people get triggered when casters call something an own goal when it's already going in, and they just hit it into their own net anyway. I'm like, I don't know why it's like such a big controversial topic for some people. Doesn't really matter. Usually it's just memes. They're like, an own goal. It's like, there's nothing else to talk about. You just say own goal. Atomic got a massive ghost hit. Yeah, but the way ghost hits work. Ghost hits. See. A lot of people think that a ghost hit in Rocket League means that you actually did hit the ball, but the server doesn't realize that you have in fact hit the ball. But what a ghost hit is that your client thinks you hit the ball, but you really didn't. On the server side, you missed it. That's what a ghost hit is. So if a ghost hit happens, it doesn't really matter. It's unlucky. He was really, really close, but he did miss on the server. Or I think he got a very, very small touch, because didn't the ball change color? So it was like a very, very slight touch. But the other thing is, like, he didn't want to do that. It wasn't the play he tried to make. He tried to take it into the corner. He didn't want to, like, you know, hit the ball. He didn't want to lose control. He wanted to take control. So that's why it's a mistake. Big mistake. Because he wasn't even remotely close to trying. What happened wasn't even close to what he tried to do.
Oof. Could just be a free shot now. He comes from underneath.
How come teammates see ghost hits as well? Because everybody's clients are incorrectly calculating what's actually happening on the server. Which can sometimes mean the server has server issues, but on LAN that's not the case.
Well, look out, Beast Mode's left that one for Daniel. So SSG can breathe a sigh of relief and then go right.
Yeah, the other thing about the atomic miss is that even if he did hit it, like a bit, if the ghost hit didn't happen and he got the touch that it looked like he was going to get, it wasn't going to be a good touch. It was going to be a bad touch.
Last time NRG is an org won a regional.
Yeah.
Would have been what, 21-22 winter regional 2 maybe, or 1?
Yeah, they won regional 1, and then I think G2 won 2 of them.
Wow.
Wow.
Daniel,
that was so close.
Daniel was playing a really good series right now. That's a goal though. Oh!
Oh!
My God,
I like the camera angle change there. That was cool.
I think Skills made that. I thought that's just in.
Yeah, it's just in by a mile,
like
and he just.
I thought he saved it.
The camera angle made it look so cool, but actually he just did not need to do that.
Didn't miss by much, did Beast Mode, getting back for the save. Very similar to how he almost saved the overtime winner not too long ago. This is dangerously close.
This is big. This is massive for SSG. It's exactly the response they needed after a heartbreaking end to game 1. They lost a 0-second goal if you missed it. Sorry for the spoiler, but also this is a live stream, so you should have seen that coming. Werky, thanks for the 22-month prime. Thanks for keeping me entertained during my run. Good job being out on a run, mate. Stay healthy in 2025. Oh, great, excellent. Excellent double commit there in defense, because one defender's getting bumped, so you've got to send 2. Oh. Oh. Reveal with the slow play. What a touch. Reveal just slows it down, pops it past 1, and then someone got a heavier touch over Daniel.
Nice play.
He is so locked in to be making that play right now. Like, that was composure.
You can see the goal right at halftime. 2-0 now to Space Station. Try to get 2 on the trot here in this series. Get the upper hand against NRG, who are no strangers to these finals. Their 10th grand final in a row.
He almost had the bump.
Oh, nearly double as well. Space Station are playing very well. Far from over though. NRG can score 2 goals very quickly.
This is the fastest team that NRG has played in this tournament. Already played them once and lost.
Like here.
Oh wow! Oh.
He tries to hit beast mode in the air, bro. Okay.
That was advanced, a bit advanced. I mean, if that worked, it would honestly the chance of that working makes it worth trying. Because imagine.
I thought you were just going to shoot. That should be another goal.
Simple, simple rock from Space Station. They're just keeping it simple.
Wow.
See, no nonsense. They're just flip reset, smack it into the back corner. G2 are trying all the pre-jumps, but SSG just keeping it simple. Benjamin, thanks for the prime.
Yeah, definitely. Same kickoff from both teams there. Fake the first guy go in, send the cheater.
Yeah, I love the kickoff innovations and the new kickoff strats. It feels a lot more now like the 3v3 kickoff is a mind game.
Oh, definitely.
Because it used to just be a guessing game. Now it really feels like a mind game, like you're trying to get a read, not just a guess. What challenge? Because that's what it felt like for 1v1 for years. I was like, when is 3v3 gonna get to this level of like mind games and strategies? Because 3v3 was genuinely just like 2 teams would randomly do something and maybe it would work. But not anymore. I think it used to be rock, paper, scissors. Teams would just be like, oh well, I'll use rock. Hopefully they pick scissors.
Well, no, I'm not gonna lie. It used to just be a game of rock.
Actually true.
It's not.
It would just rock.
That's why I say it's more rock paper scissors now, actually, because there's just more things happening. Before it was just like
it was a game of rock. That's double funny because we're playing rock right now.
That's
it was just a game of rock. Now it's rock paper scissors, but it could be like an even more advanced game. Soon it could be a chess game. 1v1 kickoffs are like a chess game.
Yeah.
In the modern meta, it's genuinely so many different strategies. It's very rare. I was shocked. We had it recently, like in Salt Mine. There was like 4 kickoff goals in a row. I was like, how is this happening? Yeah. This should not happen in 2024. No, 25. Timeout. Timeout. The youngsters are on 2 straight. You call timeout here, I think.
Definitely. Do you think people tend to play better or worse in a competition like RCS? I could see it going either way, since you obviously want to be at the top of your game, but it's also high pressure, such a high pressure competition that it's got to be hard to achieve that best. I think it's definitely both, as in like, if, you know, like in this stage, if you know, teams are playing very, very well, getting to grand finals, I think the level can actually increase, kind of thing. You know, teams are feeling themselves, they have a reason to be confident, like, you know, actual reason, rather than just the, you know, that, oh, we're playing good kind of thing in scrims. Like, they're playing good in a tournament, they're seeing it results wise progressing through, and it's both, because like teams that have bad regionals and stuff like that are definitely playing at a lower level, you know, compared to usual, because of, you know, added pressure and stuff. So yeah, it's a little bit of both.
I think the peak Rocket League you're going to see is late stage online tournaments. Like tournaments late stage online. It's never LAN. You look back at LAN, you're like, wow, I really thought that series was a lot better than it was quality wise.
Yeah, it looks great like in person, because like the camera's switching. Like I'm like, dude, even when I'm watching in person, like it looks incredible, you know, like, and stuff like that. And then you watch the replays back, and it's just like, oh, a guy missed here, and the camera observer
didn't show it. No, when you watch on the big screen as well, everything looks better, everything looks faster, the sound is really loud, so everything looks incredible, the atmosphere, and you're so immersed in the gameplay, you don't even your ability to tell what's happening decreases, as if you become dumber and you're just shocked by random things when you're like really immersed in the game, so you don't pay attention to what's actually going on.
It's like the opposite. You are immersed in the game, but you're really like not, because of the sound, because of the crowd, because of everything else that's distracting. Like it's like yeah, it's both. It's so weird. It's cool though.
It's
if you guys
so
haven't
good.
been to a LAN, if you guys haven't been to a LAN and you know can and are thinking about it, it's an insane experience.
No, Rocket League is such a fun. Rocket League on LAN is unbelievable to watch. I've watched a lot of esports on LAN. Rocket League's easily number 1.
No timeout, by the way, I think. Right?
Yeah, no timeout. These guys are egoing them.
That you are right. Like, it's definitely like a no. We know what to do, you know, and that's sometimes. What do you think? Probably not what you want to see.
What's that?
You know, the like, you are right in like the kind of ego timeout. Like, oh, we just know what to do. You know, like
we know what to do. Nah, we know what their style is.
I've done that.
All they do is bump.
Teams that you should be beating, like you're like, there's no way we're losing this series. Like we already know what.
We already know what you need to do. We don't need a timeout. I feel like timeout in certain situations though should just be automatic. Like when the other team wins 2 straight in a grand final, you just call timeout, because they might, even if you're not planning to change anything, the other team might overthink it and change what they're doing. Oh, you missed it by miles. No. That pass was brilliant.
Wow,
beast mode with the flop wave dash.
I don't think he was gonna get much out of it anyway.
Nah, it's not worthy though. That just means he's a little bit like off right now.
Yeah.
What diff for Snowman this season compared to last? They've been grinding a lot more. They've got a ton more experience to stay calm under pressure and produce their level. I mean, the peak that we saw from Snowman last season was super high. Nice shot.
Right, that's a great shot and a great bump. Guy on the backboard would have had the save here.
Beast mode lands.
Beast mode just bumps him.
Really impressive.
It's still not an easy shot to get past Scribbles though. That's the thing. Has to go top left. Maybe they were right. Maybe they knew what they had to do. No timeout. No timeout buff.
Oh yeah, SSG is also great org, so that's probably helping them. SSG can give them some support that they wouldn't have had before. We've got a coach now who's also worked with another very successful young team in the past.
Yeah, no, that I think that definitely makes Oh, that's a great shot, Beast Mode.
It's honestly, that was fantastic defense out of SSG as well. The reveal forced that about as early as he could. So Beast Mode had to pull the trigger, and that gave the goalkeeper just enough time to react. It's little things like that against a team at this level. You have to force them to make their move as early as possible. You can't wait any longer there and have Beast Mode flip reset on you point blank range.
A great part of timeouts is to stop the other team's momentum. It is until the other team like doesn't care about stuff like that, because it's like it sounds stupid, but for example, Chronic made like in the first ever region we had together, for example, I think Chronic made like the best call out I've ever heard in my life. It was like he just said whenever the other team takes a timeout, the first thing he says is like, this benefits us more than them. and like even if you're winning the series and supposedly like the timeout, you know, is going to cut your momentum off, it's just like this benefits more than them because us more than them, because we can, you know, we've won, we know what we have to do, and we still have time to relax and reset and do it again.
Oh my, Frosty's play in the midfield here is nasty. That touch up the wall is so impressive.
Offloads it, scribbles.
No doubt, I think was it Atomic who's challenging him? Atomic for sure thought he was getting a piece of the ball there, and Frosty got it past him while still getting his car past the challenge as well. What a touch.
This is close.
That was a second man challenge. You don't challenge a second man there unless you know you're getting a piece of the ball, or you really, really think you are.
Such a good balance of it all. Again, it's just perfectly set up for themselves almost every single time now, and now 90 seconds left.
Yeah, this SSG team looks legit. Where's Drally? Drally last weekend, or was it Friday, was saying that NA doesn't have any good young players. he was like, oh my
god, that's so good. That's well played. That's well played to not shoot.
Look at this, Frosty.
It's that
Scribbles just sent Atomic miles away from the goal. Holy cow.
That's a great play.
Oh, these guys are world class. Like, I'm going to be the first to say it. These are world class.
He's not scoring. Same kickoff, by the way.
Yeah, same kickoff. The point blank range cheat.
Jump into it instead of no jump. Space Station no jump.
Space Station no jump. So G2 have got the counter. Try and pre-jump in.
Sorry.
NRG, yeah.
Human. NRG.
Do we think T-Bates is currently cooking up at NA's better than EU? I don't know what T-Bates is up to. He predicted NRG to lose earlier, so he's kind of lost his marbles. He's becoming a bit of a plastic. But
plastic.
Yeah, definitely a plastic. T-Bates, if T-Bates is anything, he's not plastic. But SSG look world class. They look unbelievable.
Yeah,
they are so locked in. Like some of the mind games, the slow plays are what really impressed me. Sure, they could be fast, they could be mechanical. That's all great. But the fact that they could just like stop, slow down, you know, gather their surroundings and make the right play, like the right slow play in this situation that's what I'm most impressed by. Reveal did it last game. Was it Scribbles did it this game? That's like a really, really surprising aspect to this series I did not see coming.
Wow, that's just down. Wow.
Timeout. Good thing we saved it.
Wow. Yeah. My predictions are getting better and better.
Jack, you said this team was going to come last.
I know.
I was the only one. Actually, I don't know if I was the only one who had SSG. Did any of the other like talent, any of the other casters have, or any of the other view party people have SSG top 4 coming at this event? I did say they were going to be 4th, so I'm not right. But wow.
Oh, what a touch by Scribbles.
Yeah, Reveal's goal in DFH and that goal here by Scribbles. Frosty and Scribbles just
backflip.
That's just so good. And it's not even risky. Even if the defender doesn't get faked, he still has a great like position there to 50. Yeah, if you've been glazing SSG since the pre-season, 1 in chat. Let's see you. If you, like apparently Jack, have been underrating them, 2 in chat.
Frosty averaging 560 points. Wait, really?
Again, man.
Dude,
what?
No way.
Frosty is, yeah, he's farming. I'll admit, I'll be the first to admit, I did rate SSG high because they played well in Arm the Rebels, which I helped organize. So I thought, hey, if they could play well in our little tournament, then maybe they can play well in our LCS.
How old are these SSG guys? Yeah, 09, 08, and 07, I think, yeah.
That's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I think I'm older than all three of them combined. Do we have anyone in the chats who's 49 or over? If you are, you're older than all of SSG combined. You're older than their whole team.
Greybeard is.
Greybeard. The aptly named. Alright, can they close the deal though? Space Station have been the best team this weekend. They've been the best team this series. They've been the best team in NA. But can they close it out against the best team in NA for all of last year? Yeah, if SSG win this, you're going to see all of NRG in EU ranked 2s later on tonight. Tune into Itachi's stream if he's live. Tune into Monkeymoon's stream.
You definitely won't.
They're going to be an EU ranked.
This is the least 2s playing team of all time.
Daniel's going to be an EU ranked. I'm telling you right now. He's going to be
out of all like top tier, like really top tier teams, of all time. These guys probably actually have played the least ranked. It's insane. These guys, you can never see them
until now.
Yeah.
I think they don't need to win it here, but I do think they have to win it in. You said Game 7 for NRG earlier, right, Jack?
I said NRG winning Game 7.
Yeah, I think if it goes to Game 7, NRG do win. So that's your prediction comes alive there. But yeah, if Space Station do want to win this, they've got to do it in 5 or 6.
It's a good touch. Oh, close. What rank did I put SG? And I said they're going out last this regional and 6th overall. So it's not looking too good.
6th overall is a little bit more respectable. It's a bit closer to where we're actually at.
The bracket was not.
Yeah, the bracket kind of like made it hard for you.
It was not bad. I still stand.
No, your bracket was respectable. It wasn't a terrible bracket. But some people just don't believe.
Oh, that's just open. Wait. Maybe not. Might still be a goal though. Wow.
It's good placement. Atomic is carrying. Atomic continues to carry this team. It's a great pass by Daniel though.
It's well played, yeah. Yeah, Beast Mode couldn't have shot. Frosty would have just been straight back, so he finds Dan on his left. Surely you still don't have him in 6th? Oh no, I have him 1st or 2nd at this point.
Yeah, they could be.
Frosty missed the boost.
I think the highest you can probably put them after this weekend is 2. If they lose this, I think they're probably 2 or 3, in my opinion. It's hard to just punish ultimates that much. That's
a goal.
Yeah, it's wide open.
I'd have if they lose. I have them. No, I'm not glad. I'd have them 2nd. I think no matter what. To be fair, if they win 4-1, I'm not.
Nah, you can't. I think NRG's body of work keeps them at 1 for now. Even if they lose this, NRG stays 1. The only question is, does Space Station go over ultimates for me?
What if they lose? I don't think there's a world where you can't say that though. No. Like they beat
ultimates
NRG.
Lost to SSG 3-4. Wait.
I don't know. I think that could have been in. I know that Atomic was coming. I know that Atomic was coming down. I think that he looked really awkward, but
it looked in to me. But the camera angle's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ultimates lost 4-3 to Space Station and 4-2 to NRG today, and they gave them a real run for their money. Like Ultimates got a tiny bit unlucky in that series. They're going to feel like hard done by with how that series went. Yeah, if SSG lose this, they're 3 for me. If they win this, they can go 2, I guess.
But hang on, there actually is no justification to put SSG any lower than 2nd.
Nah, I'm putting them below Ultimates if they lose this. I'm still. It's just like the body of work from last season. It's just like the default rank they had coming in. Oh, the LJFK Chronic ranking coming in to this season. That's all it is, really, for me. They started off with a head start. And SSG's catching up with the work they've done this weekend, but they got to win this.
I don't see that. I see 2nd. I honestly just see them just baseline 2nd. That's just open. Oh no, it's not.
Oh, no, it might as well be. Atomic's too strong.
2nd.
Like, you got them 2nd no matter what.
I just, if they win, like, you still give it to NRG for just being that dominant, and it's very close. Like if SG, their performance still at that level, you start putting them up at 1st. And if they lose, for me, they're just like they just showed they're like capable at a 2nd level. Like they're They clearly look like the best team in this tournament. I mean, as of speaking right now, so.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll see.
We're talking power rankings right now, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Nah, you guys can... This will be like a big point of contention. You guys can disagree.
Good pass.
But I only put SSG 2 if they win this event. If they lose this series, I would not put them over Ultimates and power rankings. The power rankings move a bit more slowly than predictions, in my opinion. Or at least when I do power rankings, I move them a bit more slowly than predictions. Predictions can move like completely. One series changes everything. But power rankings are like slow burners. Atomic 1,000-point game is actually... Nah, 600.
I'd be very surprised. 4 goals doesn't... I mean, 4 goals might...
It's also just, yeah, it's too low scoring. You need like a 7-goal game. Get like 3 assists, 4 goals.
Yeah.
Multiple saves. No, okay, question. I don't think they'll do it, but should SSG call a timeout here? I think they...
I think it's crazy. Like, I don't think it's a bad call.
I think they might. It might be smart to do it, but I don't think they will. In fact, I feel like I remember Xpire talking about calling late timeouts and how the community doesn't understand or whatever in the past when he did it in Team Liquid. They kept saving their timeout for when they're on down match point. I don't think they're gonna call it.
Just a good shot.
Atomic might be a...
So many players
points.
Like... So many players will try double. Yeah, just shoot.
Yeah, he just shoots it. No nonsense. Atomic over Extra in New Age. Well, Open Era, yeah, for sure. He's been over Extra in Open Era. This is the last chance. Game 6, last chance. I think you call timeout here, and you go for it. Neo Tokyo. I don't think they win Game 7. Stop NRG momentum. I think you just call timeout here because yeah, you just lost 5-1.
They did call a timeout.
They did, yeah, they did. Yeah, this is a smart timeout call because NRG just blew you out 5-1. And even if they don't plan on changing anything, I think the timeout is smart. Just to get an extra minute to relax, talk about the plan.
How do I rank NRG in the world? Like 1, 2, or 3? Or like 2nd or 3rd?
You got them over Vitality right now?
Yeah.
I think you could put them over Vitality if they win this. I think if they lose to Space Station, putting them over Vitality's... wait, would you put SSG over Vitality?
No.
Okay, okay.
I don't think you can put Vitality over them. Like, I don't think there's any sort of like reasoning apart from just like pure like, oh, they just look better to me. Like, that's fair. Everyone has their own opinion.
I mean, they've got 2/3 of the World Championship winning team, and they added Zen.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
They've got Exotic Monkey Moon, Exotic, yeah, it's Exotic Monkey Moon, and they added Zen, bro. Like, I don't know. I feel like Vitality's kind of strong. They lost to KC, but I mean, they're still Monkey Moon, Exotic, and Zen.
For me, they don't look as good as their world's winning team right now, and NRG are just NRG. Like, where do I rate K-Corp? First or second, probably first. Every time I've answered this question in the last like week, I said first, so probably first. G2 easily had a better season than BDS. I mean, we had this conversation like...
Yeah, we talked about this yesterday,
2 days ago.
2 days ago.
I don't know. Neo Tokyo is Atomic's hell, bro. Is Neo Tokyo just like everyone's hell?
Yeah, everybody hates this map, man.
Come in and said like, this is this player's worst map ever. It's just different players each time.
Yeah, we had this conversation yesterday to summarize the whole like who had the best season. The argument for BDS is that all of G2 would trade seasons with BDS in a heartbeat, and the argument for G2 is like, yeah, they made like every final, which is, depending on how highly you rate NA last season, very impressive. It ranges from very impressive to extremely impressive. You know, it's impressive.
He went. Dan's gonna have time. He went.
Great demo.
Yeah.
All right, this is it though. They need to win this one.
Oh, they look like backflip into dual commit.
I've not really changed my top 4 before this weekend. included NRG, and it's not. My top 4 hasn't changed. It was my top 4 was KC, Falcons, Vitality, NRG. It hasn't changed right yet, but I mean they could just win this from 3-1 down. That's kind of impressive. Oh, nice pass.
Play by Daniel. Yeah.
As soon as it dropped down, Beast Mode said, "Throw me at this ball," and he does.
Just a great play.
Yeah, he completely fooled Frosty with where he was taking that. Frosty thought he was shooting.
Dude, if this goes to 7, like, what do you think? You're just full NRG, like.
Oh, full energy, bro.
I mean,
yeah, full energy.
I thought NRG would win 4-3 before the series started, but do you think like a sneaky like rookie just game 7 grand final winner out of nowhere?
Well, okay, it can happen, but it depends on this match. Like if this game is just not composed from Space Station, because like I said earlier, the most impressive thing to me about Space Station isn't the mechanics, it's not the speed, it's the composure. It's being able to, like, you know, make the right play, the right slow play. Yeah, I'm not seeing composed play right now, so I'm not convinced that they can win in game 7 where it's even more stressful.
Yeah, they've looked a lot more rushed, but they're still getting the chances.
They are still creating chances, yeah. Their mechanics are kind of carrying them right now because they're double committing and they're, you know, landing out of position, but they're just mechanical enough for it not really to matter.
This NRG run shows me how good this team is, how they went from horrid to world class in a week. I mean, they still, like, it still looks like they're playing at like 50% almost of, you know, their like,
Atomic is playing out of his mind.
And honestly, Daniel's been playing great, and Beast Mode hasn't been playing bad, just not like,
yeah, Beast Mode by his standard.
We know Beast Mode just like fully starts peaking and just looks like no one can touch him kind of thing. And that's, you know, I guess that's the part that's missing, but it's not that far.
Game 7 would be pretty entertaining. Wouldn't mind it. Yeah, Daniel started off, what was it, the Ultimates match. Daniel was a bit all over the place defensively, and NRG were double committing a lot. But towards the end of the Ultimates match, and then since then, in all of Complexity match and all of this one, that's not really been the story of NRG's, like, the rest of the day. They started off the day a bit cold for four games. Then they've been great.
Would you say NRG's bad start is a product of them not grinding / playing ranked? I don't know. I mean, I'm not in the region anymore, so I don't know if they've been playing ranked or not. It's not, if they haven't been playing ranked, it's not like they've decreased from the amount they played last season. Like you'd never see them. Maybe Atomic a bit, but you'd never really see them in ranked. Like,
I think they'll catch up with anyone eventually, though. Like I've had this conversation over the years, like with multiple generations of Rocket League pros, not just in Atomic again, bro. Atomic in the Octane. This man's never going to touch the Fennec again.
Yeah.
Look at how he snipes the gap there. Dust reveal.
Their best player by. No, you know what? Daniel was actually really good in the last series against Complexity.
Still Atomic, bro.
Atomic's been their best player all day, and that Complexity series just wasn't close enough for you to.
Yeah, for it to really matter.
Yeah. Like that's a really nice play.
Atomic's there though. Don't worry about it. Yeah, they're falling apart. I don't know if they're falling apart. Atomic's just played really well there. I wouldn't really say SSG's falling apart.
They definitely look at a lower level, but like that's obvious.
The dangerous part was their double commit earlier, which was unforced. It wasn't like a good double commit. It was pointless.
Yeah. So NRG's players' hours always low. No, I'm not. I really don't want to create like just a wrong, incorrect narrative that NRG's hours are low.
Yeah, they don't play ranked. Yeah,
like,
they don't play ranked.
They play a lot of free play. I know Daniel especially. Beast Mode has always been a lower hours player, but he's just been able to
for now. I don't want to say that that's just like something he can get away with.
I'm pretty sure he came into
pass.
Because I think First or Chronic said that he came into London Major with 30 hours, and he just actually hard peaked, bro. It was insane.
There's something to be said about whenever you take a break from anything or you take it easy with anything, you can forget bad habits as well as good habits. So sometimes if you've built up bad habits from hard grinding Rocket League or anything for months, then you take a 2-week break, you come back and you're improved. You feel why am I better? It's probably just because you forgot all your bad habits and you just came back with a fresher mentality. So sometimes it's smart to take your take your time and take it easy. Yeah.
Frosty waited for that touch he scores.
It was a good idea, yeah.
That's hard to wait for that though. It's really hard to wait for that. Game 7.
Well, here we go. This is it. It'll be hey, this will be the best possible way for SSG to win it if they are going to win it, but I don't see it.
Yeah.
In 7, it's like impossible. Yeah, I've had this conversation, Jack, with like players of many generations of Rocket League pros, where somebody's like trying to convince me that they don't need many hours to, you know, stay at the top, and I can tell you with confidence that every single player who's told me that they think they don't need that many hours to stay at the top has fallen off with 100% like correlation. No one who's told me that they don't need that many hours to stay on top has actually stayed on top forever. So yeah, maybe somebody right now can last longer than someone else on low hours, but eventually it will catch up with anyone, no matter how talented.
Right, Winky's probably the best example
of like
I don't think
grind.
Like, I'm pretty sure he just like he's pretty low hours compared to like what you consider high hours to be. Like I think like probably 60 past 2. Yeah,
60 isn't like awful if you're doing it like really consistently.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you hear like players on 20 or 30 hours, I'm like, well, that's just not smart. There's no way. You can't convince me that that's you in your best form. I don't care how well you're playing. You could be playing better than 20 hours past 2, because that is like nothing. 10 hours a week? Like, what are we, 1.5 hours a day? Like, no, you can't convince me that that's you in your peak Rocket League form. Anyone.
Yeah.
Right, this is it, guys. Game 7. No timeouts for either team. They both called them earlier. And Frosty's beamed the touch immediately. He's scrambling back. Got away with that one.
All right, here we go.
If SSG do win this, this will be the most special way to win it. But it's so much harder to do now because the pressure is even higher. We've seen a panic flip there from Scribbles. Frosty's made a mistouch in the first few seconds. It ain't looking good for SSG.
It's a good play. Wait, Atomic just saved it.
Yeah, he kind of just guided that into the corner.
He just straight up saved it. Because it shouldn't have been, but the last guy just backflipped. Scribbles just...
Oh, did he backflip again?
What the hell? Yeah, the last guy just backflipped, so Atomic just saved it. I mean, again, like I said, he would never expect a backflip there. He's just going for a beat on an easy save. Like,
yeah, it's going to be very tough because G2 are just going to have so many chances now. Yeah, they've just got so much space because Space Station are panicking.
Oh, wait, my stream got ads.
Oh, Jack, no.
I'm sending them all to you.
Oh, Jack, what have you done? Just not a fast enough challenge there from SSG. The challenge did come in, but it was too late, and the point-blank range pass was just guaranteed. G2 are NRG are too good at that. It's open, right?
Could be.
Oh! Post-challenge. Atomic redemption arc. Atomic, I guess, I suppose his last game before this was Worlds where he lost, but...
Redemption.
It's not really like he needs redemption,
said that
bro.
in my chat earlier, like the revenge season incoming from an
Is that what
season.
that means? I didn't get what that meant. Is that what it means? Because he made one miss. Oh, wow. I didn't even realize that that's what that meant. Atomic redemption arc. He doesn't need redemption, bro. He had a great season. Atomic's been unreal. Look at Atomic again assisting this, by the way. Just making the pass look dumb. He's like, yeah, why would you try and pass that middle? Idiot. Counter-attacking your net.
Wait, John AK always says, funny thing is that was his second best season ever, only better one was 21-22. Nah, I know what you're trying to say because he played like he was the best player on his team in 21-22, but there's no way. Like the 24 season was just that good that there's no way that's not his best. Like,
as an individual, no. I think at the end of the season, more people would have had Atomic higher rated after 21-2. I kind of see what that angle means.
I know, but I just think the results.
Yeah, they're just rolling them now.
The results are that insane that like I couldn't possibly agree.
It's hard to compare because they only in 21-2 he only played 2/3 of the season with the eventual team that he did really well with. And they won a major, came second at Worlds in both, and then they had another major, well, second place. Oh, yeah.
What do you mean second place? Oh, like last season.
Yeah, last season. So, okay, a lot of people are asking, is it a choke from SSG? Is it NRG playing well? It's NRG are playing very well, but SSG, this is inevitable. They're all rookies in this scenario. This isn't their rookie season, but this is their first grand final, and they're losing game 5 and 6. It's almost impossible to not think about, yeah, we're losing this, and in this moment. This is a learning experience for them. They shouldn't look at this as a bad thing. They can learn a lot from this, and what we've learned about this team from this event is that they can win regionals. SSG can win regionals. That's what they should come away from this event thinking. We can win these. We can compete with the best teams in NA, and we're a world-class team. They should, they should be happy overall. It's gonna suck right now because they've lost 3 games in a row, but this is almost there's a reason I said if it goes 7, they're gonna lose, because especially when they're 3-1 up and it goes 7. I mean, come on, they're not winning that. It's not possible. Yeah, even Team Queso lost their first grand final internationally. They weren't able to play at the same level. The next time they came and won one, so. But yeah, they Space Station definitely deteriorated in level in games 5, 6, and 7. There's no denying it. They started making a lot more mistakes, and NRG were clinical. Atomic's been best player in the match, best player in the pitch.
From 7-2 one way to 13-2 the other. Frosty gotta have it.
Oh. Oh,
That's
wow, that doesn't go in either, bro. That is just heartbreaking. They don't even get that. Not that it would have mattered. It was consolation. They don't even get consolation goal, bro. Yeah, you gotta feel a little bit bad for this team, but overall, they've had a fantastic weekend. That's not in either. That's saved by Daniel. Daniel says, not yet, young lads. Not yet. That's so disgusting that Daniel saved that.
How did the Ultimates lose top 6, Dry says? I mean, they played NRG.
It was a really close series, to be fair. They were 1-0 second equalizer away from going up 3-1 in that series, weren't they?
Yeah.
Shogun, thanks to the raids.
Yeah, I think.
Hope you had a good stream, buddy.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain that Ultimates were about to go 3-1 up when they lost a 0-second goal to a silly mistake, and then they lost the next 2 games. Isn't that what happened? Am I losing my mind? I think that's what happened. So Ultimates could have definitely. Ultimates look like they could win a regional as well.
Oh, the Daniel shot. Yes, true.
Yeah. It was a really good shot by Daniel, but Ultimates beamed it big time.
NRG, SSG, Ultimates look like the only teams that can
Agreed,
win a regional right now.
Daniel just
he
skied it on purpose. Yeah.
He didn't try to score that.
He just skied it on purpose. He can't be bothered.
Beast Mode will try to score that.
Yeah, Beast Mode will score.
Beast Mode likes that, but Dan just trolls, bro. It's so funny.
I mean, NRG probably knew going into game 5 that they didn't really need to do anything different. They knew that this was a likelihood, or at minimum, they knew that this was a possibility that Space Station would choke, because this is a new scenario for this young team. So NRG just kept doing the same thing. They didn't really. I don't think NRG got better game 5, 6, 7. I think they just were very good all series.
Yeah,
Space Station went from being really, really good to, okay, now they're making a lot of mistakes.
Yeah. Complexity, no. With how Complexity looked, I wouldn't say they could win like a regional, just because of the series against NRG, but Complexity are definitely 4th by, I want to say a good margin.
I agree. Yeah, I wasn't that impressed with Complexity when when they were up against another really top tier team in the playoffs. They were very flat. I think that they can produce a lot more, but right now, Ultimates, SSG, NRG, the 3 main contenders.
Yeah, because I think I don't know who I would put higher, Ultimates or Complexity, right now, just power ranking wise. Because I know I said
you said Complexity, but I'm thinking Ultimates personally.
Yeah.
I would power rank
just because they played. They played and they lost to Complexity.
But it was a seeding match though, so
it was a seeding match.
Not counting it. Well, I'm not counting it as much. Overall though, great weekend for Space Station. They could be really, really happy with this result. It won't feel great at the moment because the end of the series they played really badly by their level that we now know is extremely high. But overall, fantastic weekend. and they shouldn't be too upset about this.
Not at all. They should be.
They played really, really well. Really promising for NA as a whole. SSG's given NA more hope. I will say though, I think complexity can massively improve. Like the complexity we saw today was nothing like what we know we can see from CRR, Raise Bull, and we all know what Diaz can do. So like complexity were very flat, but they could be a lot better.